Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be a little bit different, and I'm going to be going through a couple of either like brand new releases or upcoming makeup releases, and I'm going to let you guys know if I'm going to buy these new products. So I haven't really done a video like this, I'm fairly sure, but I thought I would do it because I get so many questions of, if I'm going to buy these certain new releases and what I think about the new releases, and so I thought maybe I could start some sort of like series or just like set of videos that when there's a bunch of new products about to release, to go through them and what I think are the pros or cons and if I will buy them. So you guys probably know that I'm just a regular old girl. Like, yes, I am on YouTube, but I don't get any sort of like PR packages. I really don't work with many brands. I'm not getting these new releases before they come out, so I can't show you like a traditional video where I'm showing you swatches and I'm saying, hey, I think you should buy this or not buy it. I'm gonna go through as a regular old makeup lover and tell you what I think of these new releases and if I will purchase them on my own with my own money. I thought that maybe that might be interesting to see. I actually had an entirely different video idea in mind for today, and then when I was answering like the 20th snap today of if I'm gonna buy the new Nikkietutorials and Toofaced collab palette, I was like, you know what, I should just make a video about this and maybe you guys will find it interesting. I picked out, I think, 5 upcoming or really new releases. I think they're all mostly like palettes, eyeshadow palettes and such. A couple of them are like collaborations, a few are not, but I thought I would just go through the 5, let you know what I think of them and if I think that I would part with my hard-earned money and buy these palettes. So hopefully you guys find this video interesting or helpful in some way. Of course, please do leave me your comments down below and let me know what you think. But yeah, let's just hop into item number 1. The Nikkietutorials and Toofaced collab. Why don't we go ahead and start out with that one. So I will place like product photos here throughout the video so you can see them, because obviously, like I said, I'm not going to be able to be holding them up for you guys and showing them to you. So first up, Nikkietutorials and Toofaced, they are coming out with a collaboration, and honestly I think this collab looks really interesting because it's not just an eyeshadow palette. So the actual palette has 9 different eyeshadows, and then it has 2 blushes, it has a bronzer and a highlight. So that's all like in the palette that you get, which that's pretty good, that's pretty cool. But then also it comes with a Shadow Insurance primer. I actually have a couple of the Shadow Insurance primers from Toofaced and I really do like them. So it looks like you get a deluxe size of that. You get a deluxe size of the Toofaced Better Than Sex mascara, but it's in purple, which I think is really interesting. You also get like a loose glitter, it looks like. Also comes with a sketch marker, I believe that is in black. So for all of those items, that is $56. Now, when I first saw $56, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that's really expensive. But I didn't realize that you were getting the palette, you're getting a mascara, a primer, a glitter, and a liner. I think some of those items are smaller sizes, but still, that's really not a bad deal then to pay $56 and get all of that. I do think the shadows look pretty interesting. I have watched Nikki's snaps and videos where she was using the palette. I do think the shadows do look nice. The bronzer in there is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which I really do like. You get the 2 blushes. I mean, you kind of really have it all in this palette. But that being said, I'm actually not going to purchase this palette. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I've been thinking that is a really good deal, but honestly, I don't use glitter a lot, so I can kind of like take the glitter away from it. The purple mascara is a really fun idea. I like it. I like that mascara, but to be real with you, I'm not going to wear purple mascara a whole lot. The Shadow Insurance primers, I do like the Shadow Insurance primers, but I do have quite a few actually here at my house, so I don't know for sure if I'd really be able to put that one to the test. The eyeliner, I've never tried their sketch liner, so I don't know if I would like it or not, but I love eyeliner, so I know I would use that, and then of course the palette, but I don't know if I just need all those extra products or if maybe it's just a little bit too much for me personally. I still think it's an amazing deal, but thinking about it for me personally and what I need in my makeup collection, I don't really need all those things and I probably wouldn't use them a whole lot. And then honestly, it's so hard to explain, but like the biggest reason that I'm not going to purchase this is because I just don't get that feel for it. When like you see a new release coming out and you're like, oh my gosh, it looks amazing, I have to have that. Like, I just don't feel that way with this palette. I'm actually really new to watching Nikkietutorials, like within the past 3 months. I really was not very familiar with her, even for the first couple months that I was on YouTube. Like, I would hear her name, but I didn't really watch her videos, which you guys, there's so many different beauty influencers out there. There's no way that we can all watch every single one of them. I am subscribed to her channel now, and I love her videos, and I think her tutorials are absolutely amazing, but I don't know, something about this one just doesn't give me that like, oh my gosh, I absolutely have to have this palette. Like, I just don't feel that way. So there are other palettes out there or other makeup items out there that I get that like, oh man, I really, 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 really want this, you know? And it's because I don't get it with this certain collaboration, I am gonna pass on buying it. But with that said, if you guys really like Too Faced, if you like Nikkietutorials, I really do think this is a great deal for $56, and to get all of those products, I think that is pretty amazing. The palette itself looks really pretty, like the packaging of it looks so nice. Like, I do think this is a good deal and would be a good buy. Just for me personally, those are kind of my reasons why I'm not gonna buy it. But it's another one that so many people asked if I would be purchasing, and it is the Kyshadow eyeshadow palette from Tarte Cosmetics and Kylie Jenner. So this is a 9 eyeshadow palette, and it's called the Bronze Palette. So a lot of the shades were very like neutral, bronzy type of shades. I mean, pretty much exactly what Kylie Jenner does wear. It was running for $42. It is sold out at the time that I'm filming this video, that it will be restocked and that sort of thing, but I truly had no interest in buying it. I didn't even look at it really. I mean, I saw people snapping about it and I saw it on social media, but I never actually looked into it myself because I just knew I wasn't going to get it. It's nothing against the palette, because I am more of like a bronzy, warm, neutral type of eyeshadow wearer, but and it's not even that I didn't want to pay $42 for an eyeshadow palette, but the cost of shipping for Kylie Cosmetics just really gets me, and I just don't want to purchase anything else from her and have to pay almost $10 for shipping. It's just crazy to me. I have purchased like when her 3 original lip glosses came out, I purchased the lip glosses, and I purchased the Candy K lip kit for myself, and I had like a giveaway item in there as well. And I think I spent like at least close to $100, and I still had to pay the $8.95 shipping, and I was like, that sucks. But you have to pay for shipping no matter what, no matter how much you order, no matter how much you purchase, you have to pay for shipping. And I just kind of think that's crazy, especially because we know the person behind this cosmetics line doesn't need to be charging people for shipping. Like, I truly don't care that her prices are more expensive, like whatever. I just think the shipping is kind of crazy. I just don't really care about the hype around it. I've been watching a lot of the videos with people talking about the eyeshadow palette to see what they think of it. Honestly, I think it's really, really split. I've seen people absolutely being like head over heels in love with this palette, and I've had some people be like, the quality's not great. Like, to even like make the shadows try to play together like is not good. So I truly don't know. I can't speak on the quality of the palette because I don't have it, but I know that I'm not going to purchase this palette. I really don't have a lot of interest in it. I don't know, those are just a few reasons why that I'm not going to get the Kyshadow palette. I don't know, something about the Kylie Cosmetics, it doesn't make me like want to bow down like so many people do, because I just don't really care. Coming out with a pretty exciting collab. This collab I believe is not coming out until December, but it recently, I think it was just this week, that the actual like pictures of the palettes and everything that's coming in the collab collection got announced, and people are like freaking out. But it's a collab between Too Faced and Kat Von D, which I think is super interesting. And I first saw the picture of the actual palette, like not inside, just the picture of the palette, and I'll insert the pictures here, but you can see the one side is the pink and the Too Faced, and then the other half is like the black and the Kat Von D. And I was like, okay, all right. And then I saw the pictures of it opened up, and you get 5 eyeshadow shades on each side. So you have 5 from the Too Faced side and 5 from the Kat Von D side. I have to say, it's looking pretty interesting. And then also, in addition to the eyeshadows, you get the Kat Von D, I believe it's the Trooper eyeliner, which is a very, very good eyeliner. And then the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I love the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Now, I have not been able to find a price on this. If I can find the price, I can put it in here or put it in the description box below. But at the time that I was researching this very like spur of the moment video, I wasn't able to find a price, but I did confirm that the eyeliner and the mascara that you get are both full size, and then you're getting the 10 eyeshadow palettes. Honestly, guys, right now, I mean, this does not come out until December, but I'm leaning towards getting it. I do really like Too Faced, and I do really love Kat Von D and so much that she comes out with, and so I just think this collab could be very, very interesting. I'm very curious about the shadows, and I think it looks like a good one. So I don't know, I'll have to like try to see what the price is, and I have a while to think about it. And, you know, all the holiday palettes are going to start coming out soon too, but as of right now, I'm leaning towards yes on that one. I want to talk about is from Pure Cosmetics, and it's called the Love Your Selfie 2. There is a Love Your Selfie palette, and this one is the newer palette, and I believe it is on sale right now. It's $42. I'm looking at the Ulta website. It is $42, and it comes with 8 different eyeshadows, and then it comes with a translucent powder, which I think was really interesting, a rose gold illuminator, a neutral bronzer. You get a lip pencil, a lip gloss, and their fully charged mascara, which I haven't used that mascara myself, but I hear so many good things about that mascara. So again, for that entire kit and caboodle right there is $42. Now, I think I'm gonna purchase this palette because I can't stop like going to look at it. I saw it come out on social media at first, and I saw like the first glimpses of it. Kind of right off the bat, it reminded me just a little bit of like the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, just with kind of like those warm colors. There's like a warm kind of like red rust color in there that reminded me of that palette. There's a really pretty like shimmery gold in there, and I'm not saying they're like super similar, but like when I first saw the picture of it, I was like, huh, that kind of reminds me of the Modern Renaissance, which I don't have myself, so I'll say that. But it just kind of caught my eye right away. And then I went and I looked it up some more, and I saw what was all included in it, and for $42, I was like, okay, you know, that's not a bad price. The more I keep looking at it, I'm like, I think that's really interesting that a palette is coming with a translucent powder. You know, usually you don't see that. You usually see like a blush or a bronzer or the highlighter. I think it's interesting that it comes with the lip gloss and the lip pencil. I would like to try those, but I don't know, for some reason, this is the one, how, like I was saying with the Nikkietutorials and Too Faced, I wasn't like excited about it. I didn't keep looking it up. I wasn't gravitating towards it, but for some reason this Pure palette has me keep going and looking at it, and I keep pulling up the Pure website, and I'm already looking at the early reviews of it like, do I need that palette in my life? And the more I think about it, the more that I think I do. So I think I am going to purchase the Love Your Selfie 2 palette. I'm really excited for it. It's not one that I feel like is as hyped, especially as some of these collabs with like the YouTube creators and beauty influencers, but I think it looks really good, so I'm really curious to try it out, but I do have it in my plan to purchase it. To talk about is another collab, and this one is between Styled by Hrush and Tarte Cosmetics. This palette is going to launch online, I believe it's August 21st, and then it will be in stores September 4th, and it is $30, and you get 6 eyeshadows and then 1 blush. I will insert the picture over here so you guys can see it as well. So I honestly am not super familiar with Hrush. I know that she's like a very well-known and well-respected makeup artist. I believe she worked with the Kardashians and still does their makeup and that sort of thing. And I see her popping up on like different people's Snapchats like Shayla and Desi. She's not someone who like I follow very regularly, but when I saw this palette come out, it just looks very like sleek and kind of like sophisticated. And I don't know, on first glance, this was a palette that kind of made me do a double take. I was like, ooh, wait a second, do I need that? So you are only getting 6 eyeshadows and a blush. So compared to some of the other palettes that I've talked about in this video, where you get blushes and bronzers and illuminators and lippies and mascaras and etc., you're kind of not getting as much in this palette. It is $30, so it's not as expensive as some of the other ones either. It is with Tarte Cosmetics, and Tarte happens to be one of my favorite brands. I have been purchasing more and more from Tarte, and I'm finding myself extremely happy with them. So it's coupled with that, I really like the way the palette looks. $30 is not a bad price, I don't think. And then being that it's with Tarte Cosmetics, who I really like their products, I'm kind of like, this is another one that I think I might purchase this one, you guys. I think I might get it. I've been thinking about it, and I've been thinking about it since I saw it, and if I should do it, and now I feel like I'm talking myself into it. This is a very spur-of-the-moment video, if you can't tell. I'm literally just giving you thoughts off the top of my head. I have no plans, no notes, no anything on this video, and the more I think about it, the more the more I think I'm gonna get it. I really like the shades. I'm looking at the shades on my computer right now. I just kind of like the me shades. You know, there's nothing like real super crazy in here besides Royal. It looks like a very deep, sparkly, I don't know if it's like a red or a pink really from where I'm sitting. I can't quite tell. The blush looks like a blush that I would wear in my life, and I think it looks really pretty, guys. I think I might have to do this one too. What do you guys think? Should I do it? I think I just talked myself into it. Yep, I'm probably gonna buy this one too. It's only $30, not as bad. Hey, if I can buy that and the Pure one at the same time from Ulta, then I could probably save some money and just like rack up some points and get free shipping. Look at that. Look at how I just justified that. Boom. Everything for this video and the will I buy it. I have really no idea what I'm gonna call this video yet because I just came up with the idea for it. But do you guys like this video idea? Please do let me know because I really don't know, but I just thought it would be fun to share my thoughts with you on some like hot new products and collabs that are coming out, and if myself as a regular old makeup lover who doesn't get sent these beautiful packages, if I would buy these with my hard-earned money and let these makeup brands take my money from me. And I think I talked myself into a few items in here, but I would love to know if you guys are gonna buy any of these products. Like, is there anything in here that I mentioned that you're like, yep, I'm setting my alarm the day that that goes live, I'm getting it, or I already bought it, and I don't know, I'm just curious. Like, what do you guys think? What are you gonna buy? If you guys do like this type of video idea, please do leave some comments below of like what you would want to see next, whether it's like a particular makeup item or if it's something in specific that you'd want to see me talk about, because I actually had a lot of fun filming this and actually like going through my reasonings for it. I don't feel like I really get to sit down and talk to you guys about what I might buy. It's usually everything that I've already bought and I'm already showing you guys that I bought it, or then I'm reviewing it, or I'm actually testing it out in tutorials. So this was kind of different, but I actually really liked it. I don't know, let me know if you guys like it because hopefully you do, but your feedback is really so very important to me. So please leave in the comments below if you like this type of video and maybe I can do some more for you. But if you did enjoy it, I hope you will give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed before you go. I do have a big 5K giveaway going on now. It'll be linked right at the top of the description box. Make sure you get entered because there are a lot of prizes up for grabs and 2 winners. So make sure you are subscribed before you go, and I will just catch you real soon in my next one.